Even in space, a group of tortoises is called a creep. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise. Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take, so it's lit. MTG 3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG 3 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Well, hello! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Welcome to Earth.
Earth.
Earth
Third
the
rock
final
from
frontier.
the sun.
That's right.
Hello, that's
Yeah.
the game. Hey, look, it's Time Capsule.
Time capsule! A little more. Alright. Hey, time capsule. How's it going? How's it chilling? Hope the food's doing good. Hope the fundraising's been pretty good. If you want, you can pop your link into chat. Time capsule if you need it. This time capsule life is needing some surgery, and they need to keep up on funds, so they're doing a GoFundMe. So if it's still going, pop that link in chat, see what we can do. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, thank you. Go grab the link. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
No, it's like today I went through a little stressful event. I thought I destroyed my PlayStation.
Ooh.
Oh, that's never good.
I didn't. I was just dumb. I was just stupid. So my PlayStation's hooked up 3 ways. It is right now it's connected straight to the TV, but before then it was, and I need to put it back. I had it connected to a capture card.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And the capture card had a HDMI cable going from it to the TV. Well, I popped in a DVD because I'm working on this new intro, and I popped in a DVD to have a background video on the screen. And in order to play DVD, I had to switch a certain setting on the PlayStation. And now thinking about it, it stopped. The switch was to stop the PlayStation from going through the capture card. So for minutes, like 10 minutes, I was trying to figure out why my screen went black and I couldn't see anything. So I reset it, unplugged everything, the PlayStation. This is a PS4, by the way.
Yeah.
And so when I was looking it up, I was thinking the setting. I unplugged the HDMI cord from the capture card and plugged it straight into the TV, and lo and behold, it worked. Well, there's a setting on PlayStation that if you go through a capture card, you have to switch it over, and it turns off certain features. So, for example, if I wanted to stream a video game, I can, but it doesn't want me streaming DVDs or media like that. If I were to choose to try to do that, now,
Right.
for my brain's sake, I'm thinking about looking for a splitter so I can split the cord to go in 2 different ways, because I want to be able to watch DVDs and not have to switch the thing over. And there's a splitter somewhere in the house. All right, everybody, chilling out. If you can, help out this GoFundMe link. It is for a great friend of the channel who needs the help. It's in chat right now. It is live. Yeah, because there's some eye surgery that needs to happen, and it's taken away from work. It's taken away from work, and that needs to be remedied as best as possible. So we're trying to help a friend stay afloat while they go through this process. All right.
Oh, that reminds me of a story I saw on the news the other day.
Oh, you saw a story?
Yeah, about a pitcher from a different state that's down my local team.
Mm-hmm.
And he at one time he pitched when they hit the ball, it came back at him in the face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, he went blind in one eye, but he's still pitching for the local team with and is trying to make into major leagues with his pitching.
Ooh,
With
that's
only
crazy.
one eye.
So it's kind of like a perseverance story about battling battling disabilities and stuff to
Yeah.
reach your dreams and goals. Yeah.
Yeah, he interviewed the guy and all. And it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good story.
Time capsule is reiterating this is for eye surgery and recovery. It's a serious procedure she has to have if we can get the money for it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I thought I might have covered that, but maybe not as perfect as that. Because yeah. Woo! But yeah. So I've been watching a lot of different YouTube videos lately. Been stretching my interests into different things.
All right.
Because like honestly, magic on a multimedia level is pretty much the same thing everywhere you go. Just different personalities. You know,
Yep.
not enough shows like ours in the morning. Self show there. We have a good show in the mornings, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. But so I've been watching a lot of things and a lot of nostalgic things coming up. It's like YouTube read my age and said he might be interested in nostalgia. Like this last week, I went on a kick listening to songs by Rockapella, if you know who they are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I've probably heard the song "Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego" like 25 to 50 times.
Oh yeah.
I miss the game.
world.
I'm gonna see there was a video game of that I liked back in the 1990s.
Well, that's actually what the show's based off.
I
Yep.
know there was one older than the one that I played though. There's
No,
been several games of her.
Well, so Carmen Sandiego, the show, was based off the video game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the video game was out first in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then, like yesterday, I actually sat down and watched a whole episode of Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego. The day before, I ended up watching a documentary on the show, and then I watched a documentary on Rockapella and the rise and fall of their popularity, because they were peak popular when they were part of the show, and they branched off, and their popularity just waned really quickly.
They should have stayed with the show.
I think so, but oh well. Sadly, one of the people who was working the show passed away during that time, and Rockapella left, and that changed the personality of the show a lot.
Yep.
Rockapella really made the show. That was part of it. They were like watching the show. They were all the music in the show.
Yep.
Like there was no actual guitar riff in the show. Every music was generated by their mouths, their vocal capabilities. It was clever.
Yeah.
But when they left, they had to change things. I don't know if I don't remember if they continued the show after Rockapella left. They might have, but there's not a lot that I know of.
I think they canceled the show after they left.
Probably soon, because Rockapella, they thought they were going to get big. The only song I knew about Rockapella, besides "Where in the World Is Carmen Sandiego," the only song I knew of them was the Folgers commercial coffee. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. Like they didn't make it big, but yeah. But it was fun because I was watching the show yesterday, and the top two players who went to the final of the show. There was three players. I don't know if the losing player got anything for playing. They probably did, but they just didn't mention it. But the top two players got something, and the second player won what was really cool back then, right?
Yeah.
Really cool back then. I remember when as a kid, I would have pooped my pants for this. A portable CD player.
Yep.
And a few copies of Rockapella's albums. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nah, that was crazy. So,
I still have my old MP3 player somewhere around here.
Nice. I have an MP3 player somewhere right here, actually. It needs charged, but it's right here. This
No.
my player. My headphones are in this case. They probably need to be charged too.
I need to get some more MP3s for my MP3 player.
But what you don't see right here in the far corner.
Oh, your
you see-
CDs.
yeah, my CD collection that's growing. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I like-
cool.
I like classic music. Well, it's not classic music to me, but I like the music.
Yeah.
I like my physical media, and physical media is still raging. Like, we just had a store in our mall across town open up that's all about physical media, like DVDs, comics, CDs, things like that.
Hopefully, these have some physical video games too, because those are getting hard to find too.
Oh, especially with the difference in hold on, this is bugging me. I'm trying to fix my camera. Aw. All right, well, that's better. At least it's not mainly door right here. But anyways, yeah, like especially with the Switch of motivation, like there a lot of the games you buy for console nowadays, like for the Switch 2 and the newer consoles coming out like PS5, they're doing a heavy load of digital games only.
Yeah,
Or,
especially,
like some games will be physical, but a lot of the games will be digital.
yeah, especially on the Switch too.
Mhm. Yeah, and they want to charge you $80.
Yeah, for that stuff. Yeah,
For
but
a
if you get
physical game.
digital, you can get $10 less,
Mhm.
which I find really ridiculous.
Uh-huh. Right. And last time I haven't seen a lot of games being pumped out like just on Nintendo Switch, the original one, and then one
Yeah.
at home. There's not a lot of games worth buying worth $30 on there.
Not
You know,
anymore. Back in the day, there was, but
Well, there's like a handful of games that people will play, but like you get slammed with all this other
Junk.
culture stuff that's junk, like near too close to well, a lot of these games that pop up are not meant for children at all.
nope.
and they're very salacious in nature, and they're like 15-minute games, and they're asking like some are asking like $3, some are asking like $25, some are asking more, and in between. And like these games, like for me, they're not my personal taste. Sorry, let's switch to camera.
At least with, sorry to cut you off real quick, but I want to say this. At least with Steam, you have an option to turn all the adult content off. You know,
I didn't know that.
It's not even enabled at first, but you have to go into settings and enable it.
Right.
So thankfully, that's even a better store than even Switch is at the moment, because you have to enable all that adult content.
Right. I would try Steam. I do have a Steam account, but the wife uses it on her Steam Deck that she was gifted for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Right. She got a Steam Deck, and but she uses my account. And from what I learned, is you can't have a computer account active and a Steam Deck account active at the same time.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So it's really hard. Like one time, that wife was trying to find a setting to change your card information on there, and I went on the computer with the information to log on to the account, and it wouldn't let me log on because she was logged on to the Steam Deck.
Yeah. You can only be logged into one account at one account at a time. You can't both be connected to it at the same time.
Right, which I understand is like a safety feature for both protection of copying games and stuff.
Yeah. Then they make sure no one else is logging into your account while you're on.
Right.
So it's just safety.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. My wife is into cheap kind of games too, like cheap games. And there's some games on Steam that are from playing. Right? Well, she's got a demo, but she wants to get a copy of the game. It's only on Steam called May or May Not. Have you heard of that?
Haven't heard it.
So May or May Not. It's like mayor as a mayor of a town.
Yeah.
May or May Not is like a name. Anyways, it's about like it looks like a young some girl
Yeah.
who's in a green hoodie that covers her face, has her hands in her pocket, and runs around, and she has this long blue braided hair. And at the end of the hair, there's like robotic hands, and that's your main use is with robotic hands for the most of the game. And what you do is you go collect some resources in like a ghost town, like a literal ghost town. It's like broken houses with ghosts living in them. And you go around and you slowly fix up the houses, and you fix up houses like weird creature things come to your town, and you give them a key to a house, and they live in that house, and they start doing like a little work for you to make your work a little bit easier, and you just continue doing that throughout the whole game, and that's as much as I know the game. It's like a cheap game.
I tried Google May or May Not, right?
Yeah.
And I got a Beetlejuice Wiki character from the old cartoon
No, nice.
called May or May Not.
The mayor may not.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see if I can actually find it. Oh, I found it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like she's been watching that game. She loves the Power Wash games. She's like
Power Wash is fun.
She's like the first game. She's gotten all the DLC for it and beaten all the DLC. The second game she got, but I don't know if there's DLC for it or not yet. But she's working on that. She has Power Wash in several consoles, and she's beaten them all. Like on each console, the same game, but just had a blast with it.
I wonder if she got the sequel and got the what's that show again? Adventure Time DLC.
I don't know if she got I think she got that Adventure Time DLC, but I know she did SpongeBob.
Oh, because I know the sequel to that game has some Adventure Time DLC.
Oh, the sequel, Power Wash 2.
Yeah.
I don't think she has that for Power Wash 2 yet. I remember she watched the trailer and did not like the cartoon style of the game.
The cartoon. Well, that's just for that DLC, so you don't have to.
Right. But I don't know. If she wants to beat it, she'll probably eventually get to it. But
yeah, I'm just wondering.
Mm-hmm. Well, I still gotta play Metroid, the new Metroid game. What's it called?
Metroid Prime 4.
Something like that. I see the original game there, the Metroid Prime remastered, but somewhere in that lineup up here, I got the game. I need to play that. I got a new Turtles game to play. What is it?
Splintered Fate.
Yeah, Splintered Fate. I want to play.
I bought that.
Do you like it?
I haven't played it yet. I got it for like $3.
$3.
Yeah, on Steam.
Oh, Steam. Jeez.
They had a sale for it, so I'm like, I had just enough money to buy it, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get this.
I got it because my wife wanted to get a laptop, and I'm like, can I get this game I want to play since we're going like this? And she's like, yeah, you can get that. And it was definitely not $3. But I'm probably gonna need some of you guys' help. But I told her now she has a laptop, she can join the show.
Yeah, she could.
You know, I'm like, you got a you got a camera, you got a laptop. I said now you can join the show in the mornings whenever you want to. We need to get you on the show so you can hang out with us.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Mm-hmm. Lone Wolf. If you want to join, the link is in the general's chat, general part of Discord right now. I did not send individual links. But I just figured, well, let's just have a random day. Is Hillbilly still here?
Hillbilly.
Yeah, Hillbilly. He had to go move away from the computer or something and didn't say. He pulled a you, Mujiful.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah.
One of the games I'm going to try to get is that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Final Fantasy VII. Oh, isn't that a remake?
It's part 2 of a remake. They're making 3 games for it. 3 different games. Because how big they want to make it. Because how big. You know, it was separated just like 3 discs.
Right.
When it originally came out. So yeah. They're making us 3 games for it.
Yeah.
I want to get the second part because my PS4 can't run that.
Well,
How huge it is and stuff.
I remember when Final Fantasy moved from Nintendo to PlayStation.
Yeah.
And it's what really divided the community up between the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation.
Yep.
Because a lot of us were waiting for the Final Fantasy to hit Nintendo because it's been a Nintendo game all these years by now. And the 64 came out and there was no mention of it. But then the PlayStation 1 comes out, the PSX or whatever you want to call it nowadays.
Yeah.
And it came as a 2-disc game, I believe. Maybe a 4-disc. I can't remember
3
exactly.
discs
3 discs.
for Final Fantasy 7. Yeah.
Right. But like, it really showed the power of the PlayStation back then. You know,
Right.
like back in the early 2000s when these games came out, they were, for the most part, full-on games. They're not these like phone-type games you get anymore these
No.
days. They're not these cheap little games that you get to do a couple things for like 15 minutes and poof, you're just repeating yourself over and over again. They were full-on games. You know, like Banjo-Kazooie was a fun game, you know?
Yeah, I missed that game.
You know, Oddworld, Soul Reaver, fun games.
Yep.
Is that Hillbilly?
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, you weren't here earlier.
Yeah.
Well, we said something. We were saying your name and you weren't responding.
No.
Poor Hillbilly.
You pulled a Mugen full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lodo stopped by in the chat. He said, "Hey,
Yeah, I seen him.
I told him if you want to join us in the general Discord, he can find a link."
Yep.
Like I hope he's enjoying that fan. Is it working? Did you get it put together, Lone Wolf? Well, I finally got to him like later in the day.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so yeah, that's fun. But yeah, like hoping it's cooling off. But yeah, thinking of old games. One thing I really want to get, just for memories, and maybe a couple games, hopefully, but the controllers suck. If they get ruined, is a Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
Mm.
Man, that system had some good games too.
Well, that's what kind of separated the PlayStation versus 64. 64, in the most part, had more good games for it than the PlayStation.
Yeah.
The PlayStation had some solid, really good games that were even better than the 64 games, but they had a lot of what we call mush nowadays.
Yeah.
Because when it came to designing and making games for systems, it was a lot easier to make a game for a disc than it was to make a game for a cartridge.
Yep.
And with the workarounds the 64 did, because the 64 console was not legitimately really 3D. Unlike the PlayStation. The PlayStation actually worked with 3D graphics. The 64 was not as powerful as the PlayStation when it came to that. But it had a lot of power in the system to run the games it did. But they used shaders and different techniques to make their 3D graphics for the games. Hence why when you play PlayStation games back in the day, some of them had more realistic graphics than the 64 did or could handle. It's because the PlayStation had real 3D environments and graphics working in it. Well, the Nintendo was working with a different style, different format 3D for it.
Right.
It's crazy.
It is. It definitely is crazy.
Do you own an old console still, Midget Paul?
I have my PS2 and a few games for it.
I had a PS2 like 3 years ago, and I ended up selling it to a friend. PlayStation 2 is probably one of the best consoles ever made.
I have my 3DS still.
3DS.
Yeah, and then a game got translated from Japanese to English by the fans for it recently. So.
Oh, I remember hearing about that. Yeah, that's pretty cool because they had to do a lot of work around to do that.
Yeah.
Because they had to legitimately be able to sell it.
Well, this isn't really being sold. This is just you download. You have to have the game, and then you have to dump it. Then you translate it and you put it back on your PlayStation.
Oh, okay? That's a different story. Because the story I was talking about, I can't remember the name of the game, but they made a game and they translated it and turned it into English, and they worked with Nintendo to get it through a physical copy, so people could own a physical copy.
Yeah, this is a different thing, though.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, all these old games were crazy back in the day. Like, we loved them. I remember these in my Mountain Dew Cheetos days.
Yeah. They were crazy back in the day.
When we were able to eat everything we wanted and not gain weight.
Yep.
But we were also more active back then, too. We had to go to school. We had to walk home from school. We had to walk to stores because our parents wouldn't drive us.
I was lucky. My grocery store was right across the corner.
I
was on one corner and the store was on the other corner.
Lucky you. I had to walk miles. You get to, I literally had to walk 2.5 miles to get to Walmart. Anytime I would go to the grocery store. I could walk a little less to go to Smith's. This was in Brigham City. If anybody's watching who's from that area, they will know exactly where these stores are. And they're still existing, but Smith's was more expensive than Walmart, so it would be easier to walk to Walmart and save money. But it didn't save time.
Yeah.
But, you can get bags of chips for a lot cheaper. We had 7-Elevens. There's still 7-Eleven in Brigham City. And we could go to convenience stores, but we'd rather go to the stores and save our money to get more food.
Yep.
Than it is to spend less money and get less food. Spend more money and get less food.
Yep.
All I had to do is cross 2 streets. Cross from one corner to the other corner, and then from that corner to the next corner, and boom, I'm at the grocery store.
Huh.
At the grocery store?
You have to drive a little in order to get to the grocery store near me.
Right. That's crazy.
No, that's what I got to do now if I want to go to the grocery store. I have to drive.
Yeah.
I don't get out of the house much.
Neither do I, hillbilly. Neither do I.
Same here. I don't get to get out. I don't get to get out of the house much. Well, that's why I wait for weekends to come, because the weekends when we usually go grocery shopping and stuff, and that's the time to get out of the house.
That's just it. I can get out of the house. I just choose not to.
You choose not to. Man, I have no choice to go out and mow the lawn when I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming up for me too.
I'm getting out of the house Sunday because my dad's wanting me to go somewhere with him Sunday.
Ooh. You're daring to go outside, hillbilly. I thought he was afraid of the sun.
I thought he was a vampire.
Yeah. with little slashes.
Yeah.
Little slashes. Last night we were playing Commander, and he's using his tokens. He's writing 1/1 on them there. I'm like, isn't there empowered toughness there? He's like, yeah, no, there's slashes. I'm like, hillbilly, those are ones.
It looked like slashes.
What? Like, all right. Here's where my brain went. Where do you look at a token and see the power of toughness and think, oh, that can't represent a 1? That's a slash.
Right.
Yeah.
Ones are slashes that are upright slashes. Like, I understand writing 2-2s on the ones and, you know, the other ones, but yeah, they were designed to look cool. Hopefully they look cool.
They do. I like them.
He'll let them be giving some of his tokens away, which is awesome.
Yep.
Nice.
Mugenful hasn't played Commander in a while.
Yeah, we need to do a pre-commander. I mean, not pre-commander. What the heck? A
Pretty
pre-con. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, therefore I can join in.
Yeah.
If you're willing to still have me with that same type of camera setup.
You know, we make it okay for when we want to play with you like that. You know, as long as you can hold your camera up and not set it down.
That's kind of hard, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can hold it up, and so you can see when I'm doing my move. I have to sit down because I only have so many hands.
Right. What?
You need an actual webcam with an arm for it.
Yeah,
make it a lot easier on you.
Yeah.
An arm. Yeah.
And a cheap webcam will do you.
Well, he's got a decent camera. That's not horrible. But it's not horrible. It's choppy. I think if he invests in something, he'll definitely want an arm for sure before he gets the camera.
Yep.
Camera's like $40 to $60 for a good camera. Like, I have a cheap 4K camera over here, and I mean cheap, like $20 cheap. It's not as good as the one you're looking at me through right now.
Yeah.
It's for the quality of the video is good, but it's very choppy because it's cheap. But I only got that for non-video things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's a process with it. Now, first PC, then later on, because that's gonna be an expensive thing.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a little bit before I can spend any more money.
What? Just go out and mow some lawns.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to do that. Like I felt bad because I had to reject this kid because I didn't have money who wanted to mow my lawn. One time, he was poor kid was walking around the street. He's like, "You need someone to mow your lawn?" And I had to tell him no. I'm like, I'd rather you mow my lawn than I have to. I'd rather someone else do my work. Oh, look at Hillbilly.
So you need something like this, Boogenful.
Yeah.
I got a webcam here. And then this. And I put it on my desk. I have my camera going down. And it'll show the table. And it'll show my commander cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll show you commander cards.
That'd be just right for you, something like this.
Yeah.
This is how I play commander on this camera right here.
Yeah, I'll work on getting one down after I've gotten some time and some more money.
Yeah, you can get a cheaper camera for like $20 online.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just need something to hold the camera up.
Yep.
Yeah. And you'll be able to play more games more fast and efficiently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
Like tough dog in that picture. Why did everybody go quiet?
I was gonna say, the next video game I'm gonna get, I might try to get after either Baldur's Gate 3, which I want to play.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Why? So you can play promiscuously with the adult content in that game?
There's really not that much adult content, nothing.
Oh, my son played that game. He told me all about it. You can play a naked character.
That's only with mods, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's with mods.
Time Capsule says BG3 is a great game. Pretty sure it is.
Yeah, to have
well, online people do it a lot, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people are rude and raunchy sometimes. But you have to have mods in order to do all that.
Oh.
and I don't really go with those mods. I only go mods that adds like extra weapons, extra items to fight monsters with.
The time capsule's correcting you.
Oh, you can be?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
It's
Not
the
that I'm
only
going
reason
to.
it's the only reason why my wife hasn't played it. She doesn't like that kind of stuff. And she doesn't want to have to deal with that kind of stuff. And because she's a very heavy D&D player, she loves D&D and stuff like that. And she's like, it's an online based game, isn't it? Like you have to play online.
No, you don't play online. It's a single player game with a story and stuff.
Well, but people do play online, right?
I mean, you can if you want to, but it's also a single player game if you want to. You don't
Alright,
have to play with other people.
yeah. Well, like, is there anything special about going playing online than single player? Single player, you beat the game, you're done. Online, you can yeah. I'm assuming you can raise the stats of your character and get the experience.
Yeah. It's just a different. It just depends if you want to go online or not with it and play through the story. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, I've seen that, and that's the druid part is funny, but
Jeez, that's funny but bad.
it's funny but bad. Yeah, but yeah, I just depends on how you play. You know what options you choose.
Right. Like apparently, people would play embarrassing looking characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't play like that, so I shouldn't be worried.
Time capsules, you can get as freaky as you want to, or play as clean as you want. That's good to know.
No wonder that bear got pregnant.
Jeez, definitely.
Dang it, Willie.
Well, I guess if bears do it for you. But, like, I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just, because of that kind of content in the game. My wife hasn't tried playing that game. It's like, I don't know if she'd play online, but because online you can't control what a person's character looks like or does or what they say. So you get the warnings in live action games saying, we're not responsible for any of this. People do what they do.
I just want to play it for the role playing, like the Dungeons and Dragons experience. Plus,
Right.
there's some mods that adds more classes and stuff into the game.
Right.
Are you sure you don't want to play it for the bears?
Mm-hmm. I play D&D in real life when I can. I got dice right here.
I've never really played Dungeons and Dragons, so this would be the closest thing I get to it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to play without a playgroup.
Play without other people in there.
Yeah, right. You need more people. You need to get more people. That comes to my opinion. There's too much sex in games. I want to play with freedom, but when everyone in your party wants to man me, it's too much. No doubt. Well, my wife has the same issue with movies and stuff. Like, you know how hard it is to find a good newer movie without a sex scene in it? It's really ridiculously hard. Like, we watch for content like that. We'll look at the rating of the show and why it's rated whatever it's rated, like especially with R. And it's like, because there's nudity or a sex scene or something. And like, there's been great movies in this world with without nudity or sex scenes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I can what?
Go ahead.
So I can make a joke about how my favorite movie is full of naked ladies. Can you guess what that movie is?
Your life?
Your life.
No, it's Jurassic Park because all the dinosaurs are naked and they're all female.
Yeah. Yep.
But anyways,
Yeah, it's just
no. What's up?
it's just that some game I don't really play adult games, but
Mhm.
I just want to play Baldur's Gate to go through the story because I heard the story is really good.
Right, and that's one of the issues we have with the Switch. A lot of the games that they're pushing out on the Switch They're like they're like adult themed anime hentai games,
Yeah.
and I'm like, but like, and so far as I know, there's not like a toggle switch to say, hey, I don't want to see this kind of junk. It's just
Yeah,
like
that's all.
what?
That's all games nowadays, though.
No, it's not. They just made Metroid Prime, Metal Gear Solid.
Lego Batman just came out. There's no new.
If they could make it like that, they would.
Time Couple says yes. The story is great, and I dare say the best RPG I played. I think you're talking about Baldur's Gate 3 still, right? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
But but like I understand there's a lot of young people out there who are still in their young phase, but like when you get to a certain point, you're like, well, do I just want I wanted a life without this stuff, without this distraction kind of thing? And you're thinking, yes, I do. I want a life without this kind of distraction. Try and find things that keep your mind straight from wandering off to whatever vills or whatever might trigger you. There's this too much adult content in movies and video games nowadays.
Yep.
It really is.
Now I understand a lot of adults play a lot of video games. Hell, a lot of adults collect toys nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Because people my age are buying the antiques, and I put in quotes because they're 30, 40-year-old toys that we used to have when we were kids that we want back. We're buying those.
Yep. Well, take a look. You brought up movies. Take a look at Wolverine and Deadpool. I hated that movie. Did not like it one bit because it was too many F-bombs in it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I find out they did that on purpose because they put exactly the amount of F-bombs in that movie equal to the amount of F-bombs in the entire Marvel universe.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and I just did not like that movie because of that.
Mm-hmm.
That turned me, away from Marvel, actually.
Right. Well, they're going to have to take care of Deadpool eventually because Disney now owns Deadpool officially.
They do?
Yeah, they do.
Mm.
Like, Deadpool and Wolverine was made by Marvel and Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Another game I'm looking forward to is James Bond.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Time Capsule's like, that is how Deadpool is, though. That's true.
Yeah.
But I think Disney-fied Deadpool. I think Disney-fied Deadpool is pretty funny. Like when they did the cartoon.
Yep.
That's right. Well, they can switch it up. Like, there's rumors that they're going to end Deadpool in the MCU and bring him back as someone else.
Mm.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
There was the guy from How I Met Your Mother. I can't remember his name.
Charlie Sheen. Wait, no, that's not. That's
That's
another show.
That's
Yeah.
But How I Met Your Mother, the girl crazed guy, he's like really gay in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember his name, but there's been talks about him replacing Deadpool in the MCU.
Hmm.
So it's interesting.
Yep.
But who knows? We're still waiting for Doomsday to come out and check that stuff out.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris, that character. Neil Patrick Harris, because he was also in White Castle.
Yeah.
I
Friends.
don't know if he was in Friends.
Yep.
It might have been an episode or something, but he wasn't in Friends as like a main character.
Yep.
I want to.
Barney. His name was Barney on the show.
That is not Friends. That was How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, I get the shows confused sometimes.
Yeah. His name was Barney on How I Met Your Mother. He was
AKA Doogie Howser, MD.
Yeah, he was Doogie Howser when he was younger.
Yep.
So, I thought that'd be interesting. I'd like to see a Disney-fied version of Deadpool. And I think they should do it gracefully without erasing regular Deadpool, just like have them switch parts. Because even though I'm not a fan of Deadpool himself, like the Deadpool movies that came out.
Mm-hmm. How would they? Yeah, but how would they kill Deadpool?
Well, he can be incinerated to atoms. You have the Infinity Stones. If you can get rid of Deadpool that way.
Yep.
You know, there's
they could kill Deadpool off like that, and then have Neil Patrick Harris comes back as an alternate universe,
right?
Variants of Deadpool,
right? Like there could be things like that, right? There could be ways to do it. There's many ways to kill someone who's all nearly immortal.
Mm-hmm.
Take away his mutant ability, and he will die from cancer fairly quick.
Yeah, true.
You know, like Deadpool, like there's many ways. Like, well, sadly and weirdly, in the Marvel universe, no one's officially ever dead until it's like super confirmed. Some people have to like die twice in the movies to be like, oh, he's actually dead.
Yep.
We've had movies where people showed up. Oh, I thought that guy was dead. Nope, he's right there.
It's like Superman. He died.
Oh, he never actually died.
But they brought him back to life.
Yep. He never actually died. They explained it as his heart rate fell so low, he was barely living, but the pulse was too low to register, so they buried him. But after a while, the sun hitting on his grave, he eventually gained strength to come back. Yep, the death of Superman never really happened. They called it the death of Superman, but he never really died. So,
yeah, what about that time that they used a mother box? Batman used a mother box to bring Superman back.
A motorbike?
Mother box. Can't remember which one it was, but the one that's half android, half mother box. He's half android, half man.
Cyborg?
Yeah, it's Cyborg. Cyborg was in the movie. Wonder Woman was in the movie. Batman was in the movie. And the Flash was in the movie. Justice League.
It took you every character to remember the movie. That was funny.
Yep. Tom Castle just said it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they brought Superman was dead in that, and they brought him back with the mother box. So there was a guy trying to get 3 mother boxes and put them together, take over the world.
Oh, Brainiac, yeah.
No, it wasn't Brainiac.
No. I get some of the games confused because last week.
This is a movie, not a game.
Oh, okay.
The way they killed him in the movies wasn't not true.
Well, it is weird. I was reading up on it to figure it out because, like in the comic books, they never died in the death of Superman.
Lex Luger, or Luthor, or whatever you want to call him, he's the one that killed Superman because he made a creature, and creature was made out of kryptonite in it, which is Superman's weakness.
Right.
And that's what supposedly killed Superman. And then they buried him. Then after they buried him, they brought him back to life.
Well, I watched an old cartoon. Doomsday was the guy who fought him. That's right.
Yeah, it was Doomsday.
But Doomsday's Marvel.
Yep.
Superman's DC. What am I missing here?
There was a Doomsday in DC too.
I think you're thinking of Apocalypse.
Apocalypse and Darkseid.
Hold on, let me look it up.
Right here it says 2 times this has happened. It was with it's Apocalypse and Darkseid.
Yep, there we go. That's the name I was thinking of.
Yeah. Which I'm not very familiar with DC to be like that. Like I do have Superman paraphernalia around. Oh, okay. Doomsday and Marvel is a movie title DC. Okay.
Yep. There was a Doomsday creature in DC.
Yeah. Well,
And
there was a
he-
comic back in the day where they brought DC versus Marvel. And
Yeah,
then
that happened.
versus fight, then they combined.
Yeah, I can't believe they fused Lobo with what's his name? That one duck character from Marvel.
Was it Lobo with
Howard the Duck, yeah.
oh I don't remember
That was
that.
weird.
Excuse me. They fused Lobo and Wolverine.
Oh, okay. I know there's one with can't remember who they fused Lobo with, but anyway.
Yeah, because they like in the comics they fuse people with like powers together, or some other ones. Let's see. Let's see. Because Joker was an interesting one. Because Joker was with Sabretooth.
Huh.
If you know Sabretooth.
Yeah, Wolverine's enemy.
Right. And so that was crazy because I remember loving those comic books for the artwork and the creativity he gave me as an artist back then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too afraid to get back into art. Lobo's the main man. Lobo is going to be I don't know if he's going to be exactly the villain, but he's going to be a main character in Supergirl or the movie Supergirl, Superwoman coming out. Yeah, Jason Momoa playing him, which is funny because Jason Momoa plays Aquaman, so I don't know what they're going to do.
Okay. That's weird.
Well, two different hands own the movie at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. One company owned it this time. This company owns it this time.
I don't think they should make characters into other that already has a character base into another character.
Well, they keep wanting to reset everything. Like when they come up to DCEU for this news world, they're like, "This is the old stuff doesn't matter. There's movies that exist. This is the new stuff. This is the comic line." That's what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Momoa was my pick to play Lobo before I heard about it. He has the perfect face for Lobo. Like I know Lobo from the comics, from the comic I was talking about, but I don't know Lobo as much. But he's pretty much like Wolverine, Deadpool kind of mixed character. That's all I know. He's like an alien kind of character that does a lot of stuff. I don't know much about his past. But I remember his intro to the comic I was reading was pretty badass. So it erupted into fight and everything. I think they're going to do that in Supergirl. Well, it was in the commercial. Because I remember watching the commercial. It was interesting.
Yeah.
But are you okay there, Meaningful?
Yeah, just looking through all the different fusions they had during that fusion thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was crazy. Because like I believe Tony Stark and Lex Luthor merged, if I remember correctly.
Thanos and Darkseid fused. Now that'd be a scary fight. Thanos said.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember who Iron Man exactly merged with.
See if I can see who that was.
Heck. Okay. All right, there we go. I don't know.
Iron Man and Green Lantern.
There we go.
Yep.
I might have thought of Lex Luthor because of coloring. I
Yeah.
can remember. Time capsule member for 21 months. Thank you. Woo woo! Flex indeed. Oh man, you seem tired, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It's usually my bedtime by now.
Usually your bedtime.
8 o'clock?
I go to bed early, wake up early, you know?
Yeah, right. Sleep early, rise early.
Wow.
That's what my grandpa's saying. And at that time, I'm like, I still have to wake up for school, so I'm gonna stay up way up as much as I can. Bad decisions in life. Ooh, 21 months though, pretty awesome. But yeah, I don't know. like a lot of Marvel stuff is going around. We're trying to hope the Doomsday fulfills the want for Marvel movies to come back.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's good.
I mean, I don't know what exactly happened, but when they started in the miniseries stuff, it just went downhill. Then it's like their movies didn't do well. Well, what?
I go see. It seems like it's all downhill after the beginning of Infinity, that one with Thanos.
Yeah,
The last one with Thanos in it.
Mm.
Seems like it went downhill and didn't have really much of a direction to go with.
right. Well, Time Capsule said, did anyone watch Moon Knight? Yeah, we watched Moon Knight. That was an interesting show. That's the one where he gets the powers, and he gets the powers. He finds out he has powers from Midnight, or he gets powers from Midnight, that thing. Then doing with the split personality between two personalities, and at the end of that series of the season 1, I should say. I don't know if they're going to continue the series. He ends up having to lose one of his personalities for them to survive in this afterlife world.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see it on Disney Plus.
Time Capsule or Daredevil Born Again. We watched season 1 of Born Again. We're waiting to watch season 2 together. Like they're probably all out now, but we want to wait for them to be out so we can binge watch them. Daredevil Born Again was a good series. Good series. Like there's a lot we did. Like you didn't have to know a lot about the previous series to watch it because it's supposed to be a continuation of the old series, but we never had any issues following along the storyline. There were things we just knew we didn't know, but they covered in the show. Then we got Spider-Man coming out. Brand new day.
Yep.
That looks exciting. Look, and people are speculating we want to see Man Spider, which I think would be cool.
No telling.
Do you know who Man Spider is?
Spider-Man, ain't it?
Well, I mean, like, do you know the character Man Spider, like from the comics or anything?
No.
So he's called Man Spider because the mutation grows during a certain time, and he's more of a spider than man. He gets like six arms, 2 legs, spider face.
Yeah, mutation of Spider-Man.
Yeah. And they're thinking that this because in the episode from the 90s cartoon, Punisher was part of it, and Punisher was part of the movie.
Yep.
So people are wondering if that's going to be
possible.
I was like, I do. I miss the action figure. The action figure they made for Man Spider back then was top notch cool. So yeah, because from what I understand, you know how Peter Parker has to use tools for his webbings, like those bracelets.
Mhm.
From what I understand, his body's going to start making webs organically.
Yep.
Because no one knows who he is anymore, and it's all your
Oh
fault.
no,
What?
that movie was perfect. Now it's getting a sequel. Okay, yeah, it got a sequel in the video game, but still,
What?
Nightmare Before Christmas is getting a sequel.
Yep.
Mm.
Even though it kind of got a sequel in the video game format, but that one was, I mean, just that was a perfect movie, though.
Yeah, it really didn't need a sequel, but it's getting a sequel. And the web will shoot out of his butt. Time capsule says, "No, that'd be funny." Hanging upside down off a building.
Just
He's,
like
he's swinging, going. "Arrgh." But no, I think the point is to give them the ability to have web shooting without having to have the resources. But they better make up for it by giving them a crazy amount of hunger. If you know the story, you know the story. Oh, you okay, Billy?
Yeah.
You're staring at me with two eyes.
those two big old eyes.
Better to see you with.
Better see you with. Oh, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like, what is what is something you guys are looking forward to this year coming out with movies and stuff?
I don't know what's coming out, to be honest.
What? I thought you would be knowing this stuff. Like,
No.
Brand New Day comes out this year.
Hmm. I didn't know what. I don't know what's coming out.
Doomsday is coming out this year. Right, when's Doomsday coming out for sure? Yeah, it's coming out in December.
Hmm. Long time to wait.
Well, they want people to watch it in theaters. They want people to come and watch it. Long time to wait. You know what? I'd rather have a few good Marvel movies than a bunch of crap that's coming out.
Yep.
You know, it's kind of like how you feel about Magic. Too many sets coming out, you can barely keep up with it. We don't want that.
Right.
Gambit would be amazing to get more screen time. I liked him in Deadpool. I think he did the whole Gambit thing perfectly in the Deadpool movie. But let's hope they keep it. This is the first time, gentlemen, where we're going to get an Avengers film with actual mutants in it.
Yep.
Like in the universe. Like, I didn't watch Miss Marvel or whatever it was called.
I did.
Right. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's actually a pretty good show.
Uh-huh. The show. I was talking about the movie.
No. The movie's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like a lot of people didn't like the movie. Then there was the end credit scene with Beast in there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a different universe. Like
Yeah.
I just wish that the Marvel Cinematic Universe didn't have to cross over into multiverse stuff to get mutants. There were other ways they could have done it, but they wanted the multiverse thing so they could jump from movie to movie and story to story and link it together in weird ways.
Yep.
Mm.
Trying to be like DC, I reckon.
I don't know if DC worked. Well, DC did work a little bit with time travel and stuff like that. That's crazy. But yeah, Like, there's ways they could have introduced the X-Men together. They could have.
Yep.
They could have had the X-Men come out of hiding. But instead, we have to get them from a different alternate universe. You know. But they didn't. It was hard for them to because they didn't have the rights to the X-Men when Disney bought Marvel.
Right.
But now they own X-Men. Time Capsule asking Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four was a good movie. It wasn't my favorite, but it was more enjoyable than half the stuff we got now. Fantastic Four was that hope that we can get a good movie because that's a solid movie. There was like some of the things I wish I would have done more with was Reed Richards' power to stretch. So we could have done more with that, but they didn't.
Yep.
They tried making it look too cool, too savvy. You know, like as a natural extension instead of like having to use it for certain things. I mean, they did stretch him out with Galactus. I like to see Galactus on screen for the first time. Still think they could have done a little better job, but they did an amazing job all the same to bring Galactus to the screen. Did you watch the Fantastic Four movie, Hibbley?
Which one?
The newest one.
The new one.
With the Mandalorian guy playing Reed Richards.
Yeah, I watched it.
Mhm.
It was alright.
It was alright. It was actually a good movie. Like, not my favorite, but a good movie. Like there was nothing too wrong with it. Oh, look who's flexing. Lone Wolf. Woo-woo. Member for 12 months. Whoop,
Cool.
Whoa.
whoop. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, that's already passed.
Mm.
I'm gonna say May the 4th is coming up, but then that's already passed.
Yeah, the Forest. Yeah. Well, then we got Mandalorian going to the big screens. People are hoping that it's gonna be good, but they think it's gonna be good because it's a Star Wars movie. Can't wait to watch it. Probably gonna watch it streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time capsule. Whoa, whoa. He's like heart interest. Like, I want to see more. I wish Disney would stretch their fingers out into other companies outside of Disney to work with films and creators so they can get their fingers into different perspective of the movies, not Disneyfying movies. You know, like I want the Infinity Saga. I used to have the Infinity Saga, but we had to throw away because I found out a bootleg version of Infinity Saga. But with the movies that were bootlegged on DVD or like some foreign stuff. That's crazy. Made an offer, they have ruined the Star Wars universe. Yeah, that's right. So I did love Andor. Andor was a fun series. Whoa!
I'll be right back.
Tom Mitchell.
Hey, what's going on?
I see you. You wanted to chill out with us, huh? You just sitting there watching.
Absolutely.
You're like talking Marvel and stuff.
I was on a game on Kavoke,
All right.
and it dropped out on me. So I
Oh,
saw
no.
Hillbilly's thing, and I was like, okay.
Hillbilly sing.
Hillbilly sent me a thing on Discord
Ah.
for this.
Oh, because the link was just in general chat for everybody. I thought that's how you
Right.
bought it. All right. That show wasn't awful. I didn't watch the whole series of Ashioka, but yeah. What was that, Heavily?
Nothing.
Nothing. Ah. Tom, you still there?
I'm here.
Time Capsule wants to thank you again for your donation.
Oh, no problem. You know, I think you paid forward, right? Because
Mhm.
I was in a real bad way. I remember I told you guys I was in
Right.
a real bad way at one point, and there was a bunch of people that they made like a GoFundMe page for
Mhm.
me like 5 years ago, and you know, a bunch of people gave. So you always like to give back when you can, you know.
Right. Anyways, I have to do a potty break and refill my drink and all that fun jazz. I'm gonna go to a break posse and I'll be back in a few minutes. People can hear you if you want to talk. But, yeah. This gives you a moment to use the restroom if you have to.
Yeah. So what you been up to, Tom?
Nothing. I am playing in a no Game Changers tournament
Oh,
on Sunday. So I was at my LGS after work today, and the guy's like, "Tom, you got to play. And I'm like, every time I play at your place, like, I get destroyed, you know? It's like I end up like I didn't even eat yet, and then I'm already out, you know? So it's just like, I don't know,
Wow.
man, you know? And then he's like, no. He's like, you're gonna like this one. I said, why? He's like, there's no Game Changers. So I was like, okay, that might be something I might be interested in. So I might give it a shot. We'll see if the wife lets me out on Sunday.
Cool.
So that sounds fun anyway, you know, just because like these guys show up with these decks and it's like, you know, oh, it's supposed to be like bracket 3, and then like everybody stomps the hell out of each other, and it's like, what is going on?
Like we did last night.
No, but we knew that was a 4, right? Like,
Yep.
so I actually enjoyed the game last night. I thought it lasted a long time.
It did.
For a bracket 4 deck, that was a long game. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was clean too. Like there wasn't a lot of salt. Nobody was gaining control of people's stuff, and although I got milled like crazy, but
Yep.
still, like it was a fun time. Like it wasn't, you know. I mean, that's what that deck does, you know. Like so.
I was trying my best to take care of Tibalt last night. You know,
no,
seen that.
yeah. I mean, listen. He became the arch enemy as soon as he, you know, played that commander. But
Yep.
like, you have, he's got to get up to 7 just to get it out. So, you know, at least you can prepare for it. It's not like, you know, like a turn 2 Dark Ritual into a Sheoldred and then like the game's over. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
Right.
Like that's oppressive. Like there's nothing you can do when that happens.
Yep.
But anyway, I thought it was a clean game, and it was nice. I mean, I didn't realize you hadn't won in a while. So,
it's been a while since I've won.
yeah, I almost sent you a note today just to say, hey, congrats on your win yesterday. I forgot. I got tied up from work.
It was a fun game, though. Although it did last a while, but it was fun.
Listen. I'm glad that we got to play again, because I hadn't been able to play with you guys in a while.
Yep.
So it was fun just to get back to it. I really didn't. I don't. You know, I never really mind losing. It's just I'm happy with the guys you're playing with. Basically, you know, it was a good.
Right. Tortoise didn't I won either. When I won.
What's that?
Tortoise didn't realize I won that game either, but I had the combo out.
Yeah, I think he didn't realize you had that one card out that made that a reality.
Yeah, bat really helped. And see, I knew he had the Oko out, so I copied my bat.
Right. Just in case he decided to turn that into a 3/3 elk.
Right, because he couldn't do both.
Right.
As long as I had one bat out, it was over. ain't doing nothing today. Did my arena stream and I'm done. Looking for done got quiet on us.
I'm back. But I'm going ahead and go for the day.
Alrighty.
Tell Tortoise that I'll see him next time.
Alright.
Okay, see ya.
See you. I really like my Edgar deck.
Yeah, I think that and your Mothman deck are my favorites of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Just because the red counters, they actually start hurting after a while.
Yep.
All right. Have a great night, Time Capsule. Thank you for stopping by.
Boogiefull's gone too.
Full. Where'd you go? Probably off to bed. Past his bedtime.
Probably.
But yeah, you guys talking about Magic.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, not supposed to be doing that?
Oh yeah, well, last night's game was such a bummer for being land screwed last night. It was ridiculous.
I believe you probably would have won that if you wouldn't have gotten land spread.
Well, I don't know if I would have won it, but it would have been a lot more interesting game for sure. like all I need, like if I had 5 lands by turn 5, that would have been amazing. But that game made me search for lands in ridiculous ways.
Mm-hmm. You seen how slow my Edgar Markov is?
It worked a little slow, but you pushed a lot of creatures in the beginning that a board wipe took it back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! I have to show you guys something. Hold on, I'll be right back. You're not gonna believe what my daughter did. Hold on.
I'll be right back. But yeah. Oh man. I mean, did you watch? Have you watched any cartoons lately?
No.
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 Did you watch cartoons when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I did.
What's stopping you from watching cartoons now?
Nothing.
Did he keep you watching cartoons? Woo woo. Like today, I watched an episode of Turtles when they met the Mondo Gecko. Didn't realize Mondo Gecko was supposedly part of the ooze they were meeting from.
All right, so Tortoise, we have one rule in the house. Okay, pretty much one rule in the house.
Huh?
Do not put my black coffee mug into the dishwasher.
Oh no!
Oh.
Both sides. It's you can barely see it, but it's still kind of there. But my black coffee mug got put into the dishwasher.
Dang.
That's horrible.
And then you get a kick out of it. So my wife's like, "You're gonna be pissed." I said, "Why? What's the matter?" "Oh, you know you have black coffee." "Yeah, I know my black coffee. It got put in there." Come on.
Man.
That's rough. I don't have a box to send you one in.
No, that's fine. It's now it's iconic, you know, like it's gonna, you know, we're still fine. I still have the little tortoise there, you know, so it's still intact as far as I'm concerned. So I'm good to go.
So bad. Oh, it feels so horrible.
No, because don't even bother because she's just gonna put it in there again anyway. It doesn't matter.
Well, then I don't want you to lose the whole entire logo. Jeez.
No, now it's listen, this is a one of one now. You know? This is a one of one. Nobody
Right.
has one like this.
That's right. That's rough. Uh,
We don't have a dishwasher.
Well, I wish I didn't either.
We have to wash our dishes by hand.
Man. Remember washing dishes by hand? It really taught you how to cook different meals.
Yep.
Because some dishes you don't want to spend the time making and have to clean up everything. Like specifically, because you can't get grease down drains, you got to drain that separately. Well, I don't put grease in the dishwasher, but still.
Yeah, I don't I tend to clean as I go. So like if I get through like a pot or something, I'll clean that while I'm cooking something else, and it's kind of like, so I only put in the dishwasher what kind of not like the big stuff. All the small stuff goes in there.
Right. Yep, it's definitely interesting. I now live in a house with 5 people instead of 3, and watching that sink it gets me biting my nails every time. Because I'm the one who takes care of the dishes. If they're in the sink, I gotta take care of them. And, oh my lord, I'm waiting to see how far this grows. Like the kids made some dinner tonight. Am I gonna be the one in charge of taking care of that? I don't know.
Well, that's why we have chores.
Chores. Well, I'm the only one. I'm the only one that doesn't work a job, so it's kind of my job to keep the house put together.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Right. But like at the same time, like I understand keeping the house put together and clean is one thing, but let's not make it a challenge.
Right, let's not take advantage either and say, "Oh, here's this one cup. We throw it in there, and Dad can get it. Don't worry."
Mm-hmm. Like today, as a show of good faith, I cooked a lunch for me and my wife, like I normally do. Then I washed the dishes soon after. Wash the dishes because we have a bigger kitchen, but it's surrounded by storage and everything. And the sink is a little smaller than our last place. So, but even though it's a double sink like our last place, but it's smaller, and the space seems smaller. So any dishes you just leave out there just look bigger now. So and when that comes to choice, I don't want the wife getting mad at me because everything looks like a mess. That's for sure. See. But anyways, I asked Sibley this question. Have you watched any good cartoons lately, Tom?
Cartoons? I don't. No. I mean, geez, I haven't seen. I mean, probably the last cartoon I was probably like Family Guy or something like that. It's been a while.
Yeah. Well, you guys need to get your nostalgia kicks and start watching some of the old cartoons.
I know. You're right. You're right. I gotta find my. It's just usually on. It's funny. Like lately, anything I've been doing is like magic related. Like if I have spare time.
Well, that's good. You got it. The hobbies keeping you entertained.
Oh, it most certainly is.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's like lately, YouTube's been hitting me with a lot of nostalgic stuff. Like earlier, we were talking about how this whole week seemed to be about Carmen Sandiego and Rockapella, and like I've gone through like all these videos between Rockapella, the music group from Carmen Sandiego, and the show Carmen Sandiego, and the facts and stuff about it. It was crazy. And like today, I watched a whole episode of Turtles off of DVD, even though I watch it about nightly at 11 p.m. on Me TV Tunes. The Turtles come on there, And yeah, like I understand you guys are grown ups, but it doesn't mean you can't do things you did as a child to get some memories back.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Wait, I got some.
Yep.
I mean, but Hillbilly doesn't even listen to music anymore.
Hardly ever.
Uh-huh. I find it so odd that you don't I find it so odd that you don't like to listen to music very much. And I don't know
It's true though.
why. I mean, even if you're a religious person, there's a lot of religious music out there to listen to.
Yep.
Like classic Peter Fuller Newsboys, good Christian band from back in the day.
Mm.
I mean, they lasted a long time until their new band leader, Michael Tate, got in trouble. They were going on for a while. But then you had DC Talk, OC Supertones. You had Michael W. Smith, I think it was his name. 3 Days Grace, not 3 Days Grace. Maybe it's 3 Days. No, I can't remember. There's a lot of old bands that are back in the day for Christian music, but you have a lot of bands for non-religious people. Linkin Park, you have Linkin Park, Sum 41. You have Limp Bizkit, Korn, Evanescence, Alice in Chains. I was literally reading a list of CDs I picked up in the last year.
It's funny. My wife does in the summer. She'll stop school, and then she'll work at like an amphitheater we have by the house, Jones Beach Theater, and she'll like she does like the pretzel and the beer and pretzel stand, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Evanescence is playing this summer.
Oh, nice.
Over there, yeah. This is when you said that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they only came out with one major CD that I know of.
Uh-huh.
And I love that album. You know, I came up with a little riff myself. I don't know if you guys heard it on Discord.
No, I didn't see it. I saw you commented on something. Was like, what are you not good at? You're good at everything.
Oh, it's not good, like I'm not professional. But listen to this. That's probably good.
Welcome to the morning coffee show. Oh,
Ow.
Well, if you weren't awake then.
Yeah, it sounds like you hired the guy from Police Academy that did the sounds.
Uh-huh.
You know, the guy that did all the voice sounds.
Right.
To do that,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah. Believe it or not, that was all me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool then.
That's why I thought I wasn't professional. I wasn't good. But yeah, like if I had a different music editing program, I probably tweak it to sound better, where I could like time everything a little bit better. But that was just all mashed up. A couple weeks worth of recordings. I have a lot of recordings and stuff, and I put some of my recordings together and came up with that little bit. like some of the recordings are altered to sound different, like whatnot. Like they were altered to sound a little different from my original voice, so everything didn't sound so bland like me. So yeah, every bit of that little riff I made, which I'm going to use when I get this actual song given to me. Every bit of that riff, everything about that riff is vocally done by me.
That's great.
Like, I have my judgment about it. Like, I like it, but I cringe at it because it doesn't sound professional. My ears want to hear professional. No one can sing like Hillbilly, who has the perfect angel voice of an angel. You know. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, I shared it with my wife. She hasn't got back to me yet. I'm like, do you think I'm nuts?
Yep.
I like it because it was all me. That's my greatest pride about it. Is like, even though it doesn't sound the best to me, it was all me. I felt good about it. Like I did something I wanted to do before AI was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, I am not super skilled at it.
So someone played a card in the game I was just in that I
Yeah.
never saw before, and I was like, "Wow, is that?" It has a very big Alluro vibe to it. Like I was like, and then when I saw it, I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like I gotta show Lone Wolf this card. I'm sure he has it in it. You ever hear of Doorkeeper's Thrall?
Yeah.
Okay, that card's mean.
That's from the original Rolling Block, I think.
Oh my god. Artifacts and creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. So if you have a creature with any sort of ETB, sorry, right? Oof.
Right.
Man, I said, oh man, that's rough.
Let's see. Oh no, it's not the one I'm thinking of. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it stops your artifacts from any sort of ETB and your creatures, no ETBs.
That card is from Murder of the Karlov Manor.
Yeah, it has that little like dagger.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
And it's flash no less. So and it's for 2. So somebody plays, oh god.
that's crazy.
That's a good one.
That's crazy that's like that.
So I just thought that was funny. And of course, I'm playing Sephiroth, which has an ETB trigger. And I was like, okay, great. I'm out of the game.
Right. It's like one time I was playing Hearthrall, and this one guy played a white creature who stopped all lands from having ETB effects.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right. I'm done.
Right. It's crazy. He like played it. It's like an ultra short tortoise down. I'm like, I should see removal. Nope, I didn't see removal. I like one piece removal. Someone else could have removed it for me, but they didn't. It was ridiculous. That was a game we played with Hero. But Hero's not the one who played the card. It was Core.
Oh.
Core played the card to shut me down.
Core's a good man.
Hero had the opportunity to destroy it, but he didn't. I tried politicking so hard that game to get told
He wouldn't budge.
I wasn't missing land drops. That's for sure. Oh man, another journey I've been on this week was Weird Al Yankovic has been popping up in my streams. But my YouTube algorithm. And it's crazy. Like he's still making music till today.
Wow.
So wow, like you're not impressed.
I didn't know he was still making music.
Oh yeah, there's still #1 hits out there. Like he did a parody of Born This Way. Then he did a parody of Happy with Khaki. Or Tacky, I should say. It's like I'm so tacky. He still does a lot of parodies. He does parodies, and he's very popular for it. He's like he's a rock star kind of popular, National Hall of Famer. Which I find kind of funny. In one instance, he's making music out of other people's music, but he's doing it all originally because the band plays the music.
Right.
They learn the music and stuff, and they change the lyrics.
Well, sometimes his songs become almost as popular or more popular than the originals, which is even funny. I mean, obviously not the Michael Jackson ones or anything like that, but like he gets like compliments on that his songs actually almost like reboot the old one, you know.
Mm-hmm. When some of the songs have become more popular than the original songs, like White Nerdy.
I was just thinking of that one. That video
Yeah,
is hilarious.
it is hilarious. It's good, and it got more popular than Riding Dirty, which is
Right.
dirty.
And those guys were in the video, which made it even better.
Right?
They were in the car when he
No,
came
that's
rolling
Kid
over
and
the-
Kill. That's Kid and Pill.
Oh, that's Kid. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but he did get the permissions to make the song.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
And what is it? Donny Osmond made an appearance in that song.
Yes, he did.
That was crazy. Like
Yes, he
you
did.
have
He
to
was
be
in the
old.
background.
You have to be old to know who Donny Osmond is. My mom had a crush on Donny Osmond when they were young.
Yeah.
You know. Then Amish Paradise came with its own issues. If you remember Amish Paradise, where he got the permission from the producers of the song to make a parody.
Maggie, hold on.
But he didn't get permission from Coolio to do the parody, so they had beef for a long time. Mhm. Right, but eventually Coolio was okay with it. They finally made up like that because like when Weird Al makes a parody of a song, both songs get popular.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So Weird Al made Coolio some money on top of Coolio having a big hit. Gangsta's Paradise was not just a simple song. It was a really good song. I know.
Well, I know that when Coolio did that song and got permission from Stevie Wonder,
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder said to him, you can't have any curse words in the song. I think that was part of what he had said to make the song. And I think that he had to make like the radio version be a certain way, or there was something that Stevie Wonder wanted with that song because that's his, that's his. If I'm right, I think
I'm confused. It sounds like something I don't know. All right, Coolio's hit was built around the sample of Stevie Wonder's 1976 track "Pastime Paradise" from his album. So he had to get permission to use the sample from his song.
Correct.
Then the no swearing rule. Stevie Wonder initially declined to clear the sample. He only granted Coolio permission on the condition that the rap contained no profanity.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
There you
I did hear it right.
I never heard of that before.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Look what you can learn on Super Fast Tortoise. Pop culture. I remember loving that song so much. I remember okay, when you're a kid, you don't think you're a kid, you think you're cool. I remember it was late at night. I was about to go to bed. My mom gave me permission to call X96, the radio station back in the day, to request a song. And I requested a Gangster's Paradise, and they did it, but I got like this cute little kid called in requesting a song. Hope you go to school tomorrow. Da, 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 da. I'm like, wow. They're treating me like a kid. I'm like, Gangster's Paradise is not about being a kid. It's about being cool. Who knows? Here's a question for you, Tom. If Hillbilly could have a song, it could be any song that themed for him, like some song out there. What song do you think Hillbilly would have?
Oh man,
Lord.
Hillbilly's like, oh Lord.
Well, it's funny because I listened to like on XM on the satellite radio.
Right.
I'll have on Prime Country. Oh, just on a loop,
Right.
So it would have to be something Prime Country, just 80s, 90s, right? 80s, 90s country, something
Right.
that one of those guys would do. I don't know if it would
Wow.
be, I don't know. I'm terrible at music.
Chain Checker, what's up? Hey, what's up, evening coffee people? Just chilling. Hillbilly's like not impressed that there could be a song for him. Why are you wowing that, Hillbilly? Was there something wrong with having a song themed for you?
I ain't saying a word.
But you can have "Don't Break My Heart." My achy breaky heart.
No,
It just wouldn't understand.
can't stand that song.
Well, no one knows your taste in music, so we make up stuff as we go.
True.
Well, Hillbilly, you were on the road a lot, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, when you're if you were driving on the highway for hundreds of miles, like what would be on the radio?
The CD.
Okay, so you'd be playing CDs. You wouldn't play.
Nope. CB radio.
Oh, CB radio. Okay, so you'd be
Right.
talking to other people as you were going.
Nope. I'd listen to static.
Really?
Yep.
Ah. Hillbilly, you blow my brain sometimes. Just imagining Hillbilly driving a truck and hearing. like that's noise to put you to sleep.
That wouldn't put me to sleep. I always want to know what was going on. If I have a car coming towards me on the wrong side of the interstate or something like that.
Mhm. Nah, that's true. But yeah, like music or something. Like, what do you do to entertain yourself that's not magic, Hillbilly?
Nothing.
You're laughing, but I don't understand.
Play a different game.
Like, because I know you get tired of arena sometimes. I know sometimes you get tired of doing YouTube stuff. I know there's times you're off of the computer.
Yep.
All right. I mean, are you just watching TV?
Watching TV, watching YouTube. Or if I do get tired of playing arena, I'll play Paths of Exile.
All right. So you watch a lot of TV. Is there any shows that you've been liking lately?
Just old, just old shows.
Falls in my wife's category of entertainment. She'll find like on YouTube like these old black and white horror films from the 40s and so on.
I don't like no black and white.
But those are old. You didn't specify anything.
I didn't say that old though. Stuff like Grimm, that's old.
Grimm?
Yeah.
What's Grimm?
TV show. But a police detective, he goes around and he makes friends with some monsters, and then he kills the bad monsters, and only he can see them.
Ah.
There's good monsters there and bad monsters. You'd have to see it to understand it.
I remember seeing the pilot to that show. Like he moves into like kind of like an old cottage town. He's a detective, and he can see monsters while people see people.
Right.
And he goes and detects to kind of understand them, to find out which ones are good people or good monsters and which ones are villainous monsters.
Yep. One of them's called a blue blood that he's friends with,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of like a werewolf.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's an older show. It was. Yeah. I don't remember. I don't remember watching. I don't remember watching more than the pilot of that show. But at the same time, there was a lot of things going on because I used to be an American Idol and stuff back in the day. I used to like watching that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which I would suggest. I would guess you wasn't because you don't like music.
Actually, I did watch American. Used to watch American Idol, Mass Singer,
Mass Singer, I never.
Americans Got Talents.
AGT is pretty good too. I like to watch those every once in a while.
Yep.
It's kind of funny.
Sometimes I'll catch those clips on YouTube.
Mhm. But so you do listen to music in a different form.
Every now and then.
Why is it we try to bring you to talk about stuff you like? You want to sound like the dullest person when there's a lot more to you. Like you're an interesting person.
I'm secretive.
You're secretive? What are you being secretive about? TV.
I don't know.
like it's not like someone's gonna clone you and be like, oh, we're gonna replace Hillbilly.
I don't know. You never know about the government.
The government. The government's a whole different story.
The government listens to you. They're spying on you through your TVs.
Your phone listens to you. Your phone legitimately listens to you.
Yeah, I know the government's doing that.
It's not just the government listening to you. It's companies selling your data, learning how to advertise you. The government's not in everything. The government and companies, corporate America is listening to you.
I'm telling you, it's Skynet.
You are attached to Skynet. You are attached to Skynet. Like
it is funny because like you could think of something that you would never think of. Like I could start talking about, I don't know, like the rodeo, right? Something that I've never done, never been part of, never seen a rodeo, never done anything. I start getting in a conversation with you guys about rodeo, and within a couple hours, my phone something will go and like it'll be like, oh, the rodeo's coming to town or something like that. Like, wait, what? How did that happen?
Right? Like, for example, we were talking about Maverick the other day, a Utah-based gas station moving up to Iowa. And not too long after that, I saw an advertisement for Maverick.
Wow.
Right? Not even in my city. Just in general.
That's crazy.
We've had conversations about like old timey things that we liked, like candy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Later on Facebook, we get an advertisement for that particular exact item.
Right. Like if you said like a Hershey bar or something like that, and next thing you know, you got Hershey's Kisses as a ad or something.
Right. So our devices listen to us to sell us more stuff.
Oh yeah.
If you have a Siri or Alexa type thing in your house, that's just inviting more hearing possibilities.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm. You know, like all of the agreements you have to agree to on your phone. And if you automatically skip it, you automatically agree to it. That's just them basically saying, "Hey, we're selling you information this way."
Yep.
So yeah,
that's crazy.
It is when we're paying for it. Look, we're paying a phone company to not only use their services, but to let them sell us more stuff.
All right.
Mm-hmm. You okay there? You keep muting yourself, Emily.
Yeah, I'm all right. My alarm's going off.
But yeah, so it's quite insane the power we've given technology and let it affect our lives, because it started with the computer and having those apps that saying agree those terms of agreement. Even South Park made a joke episode about it, where it used to be easy terms of agreements you turn to, then they started getting larger and larger and larger, and the larger they got, the more they can hide stuff in those terms of agreements. that they're not really hiding. They're not hiding it, but they know you're not going to read it, so it's technically the same as hiding it.
Right.
You know, but legally it's not. They're like saying you agreed to it. You clicked to agree to it. Instead of reading all this information, you just agreed to click in this long file. So whatever this file says or this document says, you're agreeing to.
And they put so many fine print in that, and so many words. Really, you just don't want to read that. You just want to get it done, over with, and out of there.
Right. So and you got to care about the fine print because before KJ came along, I had a guy come to me and ask me to do VTuber stuff, like to look into it.
Mm-hmm.
A free one because not all of them are free, like a free program. And in the program of the agreements, user license for this program, it says you're agreeing that you cannot talk about police.
Huh.
It doesn't say if you're talking bad or good about police. It's just saying you're agreeing not to talk about police using our program.
Wow.
I'm like, well, thank God the user agreement was very shorter than what you get on your phone nowadays.
Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. And yeah. So that means they can, like, if you were to use their program, talk about police, even in a good way, like say, hey, a police officer
Got my cat out of the tree.
Yeah, I got a cat out of the tree, told me about road work ahead or something. That company can revoke your ability to use their program because
Wow.
you went against the user's license. So it's crazy.
That's messed up.
Well, what's messed up is the things we're letting get away with the large user agreements.
Yep.
Like they give us like 100-page documents. It feels like no one's going to read this, so we can just say they're agreeing to it either way. Like have you seen people being sponsored by a company? Can't remember the name of the company, but the company goes out and asks people to remove your name from their list, their data from their list, the stuff they're selling people. So now we're agreeing for people to sell our data. Now people are asking us to pay them to undo all that, or undo as much as possible as get rid of our data. It's a vicious cycle.
Say what?
Did you just not hear anything I said?
No, I had to step away for a minute.
Oh my Lord!
Didn't want to interrupt you because I know he's on a roll.
So what I'm saying is, there's a company out there that's asking to be paid to get your data and remove it from these companies that are biting your data from your phone.
Yep.
So now you're not only paying for the user's agreement on your phone to keep using your phone and stuff, your account.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have another company asking you to pay to remove that data from other people.
Right.
From other companies.
Yep.
So it's a vicious cycle. They're just trying to get all your money from you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know if you heard about that. I've seen it sponsored on a couple of people's videos.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Scammer Payback. It's on there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's people who do that kind of stuff all the time. I mean, it's like NordVPN. I remember when NordVPN was the big sponsor of these channels for a while. And then I know people are still sponsored by NordVPN. But NordVPN is not everything they cracked up to be, because they talk about how with NordVPN you can connect to like Germany's server to watch German Netflix instead of US Netflix to watch an episode.
Uh-huh.
Two things I don't warn you about. One, not everything's in English. So not every movie you want to watch or show you want to watch is going to have English audio.
Right.
Two, another common problem that I've seen people have is that even if you switch your server to Germany to watch German Netflix, it still says you're not from this country, not from this account. You cannot watch this or use this service.
Right.
It's crazy. I think Tom left us.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm just intently listening.
You're so quiet. But yeah. If everything's listening, the one thing that never happens, right? We know our phones are listening. There's times I'll purposely say I want $1 million, and I'll never get anything saying here.
No.
$1 million.
No.
Yeah, I know. I get a lottery commercial every time I say something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't look up lottery stuff, so I don't look at anything lottery. I don't play anything lottery, so I don't think it does that for me. It's not like this guy's going to win the lottery or play the lottery.
Does me. or if not that, a casino.
Right. No, every once in a while I'll see an ad for a casino, but yeah, like most casino ads I see is when I'm reading a news article. And that's because Cedar Rapids and Iowa have casinos going in it. So
yeah, we got a casino here.
All right, we're getting a new casino. We're getting a new casino in our town. Where are they going to put it? Probably one of the most impossible places they can fit it. There's not enough room for where they want to put it. This is just like one room with like 2 arcade machines.
They're going to kick everybody out of Iowa and make the whole state nothing but one big old casino.
What surprised me, we got enough of them. We even have a derby casino here.
Mm.
You know about derbies.
Which one, Demolition Derby or the Churchill Downs Derby?
Talking about the horse racings.
That's be Churchill Downs.
All right. Well, we got, I don't know the name of our derby thing, but there is a racehorse track derby casino here. It's crazy. Like, the last time I've been in a casino was not to actually be in the casino. The wife was doing a work thing across the street, and the only thing I could do was hang out at the casino.
Huh.
Casinos are just filled with machines.
Yep.
Constantly filled with machines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, not every slot's being used. In fact, this place was pretty much bare for the most part, except for like one small area. If that's an average for that casino, how do they stay open?
Well, it also depends on what time of day, too.
Right.
They could pick up at night when more people are off work than they do in the daytime.
Right. Well, I just want to know, like are casinos just like governmentally taken care of by the government? Because like if they have slow days and stuff, that can't keep up. If it's like a child casino, do they just get government help to stay open? They must be making enough revenue to stay open, but if they get slow and stuff, I'm curious.
Yeah, well, they pick up a lot at night.
Right.
Especially if there's truck parking.
Right. See, where I live, they're getting a new casino, and a lot of people are not happy because of the riffraff they can bring into that area of town.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do you get people with money, which is what they want to come in, they get people without money who want to try to get people with money to give them money to get that
right
area. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I mean, well, what's a hot take you have, Hillbilly?
About what, casinos?
Just about general, anything.
I don't know.
Oh, you had a hot take about casinos, but you have nothing else?
Well, my grandfather made his riches on casinos.
Some people do.
He had to get one of his friends that carried a gun to travel with him to a casino every night. Every day he went.
That's
He would go like every other week to the casino.
Mm-hmm.
Going there with he always carried $2,000 on him.
Mm-hmm.
I always walked out with $4 to $6,000 a night, a day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What do you do? Play the tables?
I don't know what he did.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know what his game was.
You got to be playing the tables somehow because I don't see that happening very well with machines.
He probably was playing blackjack.
Yeah, something like that. It makes sense that way. But some people are talented and skilled that way to play that. It's the slot machines that ain't gonna be based off your skill level.
Right.
The only money I ever made in casino was playing poker. That's it.
Poker.
Terrible at every other. Terrible at craps. Terrible at just. Poker was the only thing I was ever like. Texas Hold'em. That was it.
Wow.
That's good. Huh? I'm not good at poker, so like I'm the kind of person who'd be like, I'll see if they'll fall for it. All right, I keep.
Blackjack is my game.
Oh, yeah.
I am so scared to play blackjack because I was always scared to like sit at a table, sit where I didn't know the rules enough. Mm-hmm. So you could screw up the guy next to you if you don't take a card, or you do take a card, or you take a hit, or you split, and then I don't know the rules enough. So I would literally sit there and tell the guy to my left, like, what am I doing here? They'd be like, take a card, don't take a card, leave it alone. Like,
wow.
Yeah, I was just terrible. I was so bad because you can really upset. Like, people will get up and leave if you don't know what you're doing, and I never knew what I was doing. I'm terrible.
Oh, you upset Hillbilly.
Blackjack, you play for yourself. It's whoever gets a 21.
Right.
But like, if I didn't split, like, I don't know, split eights or something like that, and then whatever the dealer had showing, like, I just never knew enough about it, and then I didn't want to jam up the table because, like, now if you take or you don't take, then someone gets a 10 or they're not supposed to, and then the dealer wins and everybody gets cleaned out, and then everyone's staring at you. So
right,
that's part of the game.
Yeah.
You don't like everybody staring at you. All right, everybody. It is time to get off this Hot Wheels of Express and leave the live. Got to get off the computer, do normal things in life.
Yep, I need to go stream.
Right, you need to stream. Want to thank everybody for being here who was on the show. Thank you guys for being on the show, Meaningful and Tom and Hillbilly.
Yep.
Thank you everybody for joining the chat the way you did. Please check out the link in the chat if you want to help out my friend on his GoFundMe account. But with that, we're going to call it good night. And today's Friday, so see you on Monday morning, everybody.
See ya.
See ya. Let's get out of here. How do we get out of here? Where's that out?
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us.